everyone, welcome back to my channel. So today we have a very interesting video for you, and it's actually inspired by the Odd Ones Out channel. It's in the description below, but it's basically a really cool channel where people guess to find who the, odd one out is, and the winner would receive money. So kind of the same idea of what we're doing here, except we have 8 club owners, real club owners, and we have 1 fake club owner. The goal of the game is for either the fake club owner to win by convincing everyone that they're a real club owner and not getting voted out, or for all the real club owners to figure out who is the fake club owner and vote them out in time. The winners, if the real club owners find out who the fake club owner is, they each get 1,000 star coins, but if the fake club owner wins, then she gets 10,000 star coins. So, yeah, motivation. There will be a person voted out each, like, quote unquote round, and the club owners will all be able to discuss among themselves who they think is the fake club owner by providing info, stuff like that. And then at the end of each round, they will all DM me on Discord with who they decide to vote out. The person with the most votes is going to be eliminated, and we will continue like that. At the end of each elimination, everyone remaining is going to have a chance to say if they'd like to continue or if they'd like to stop it there because they are confident that they've already voted the fake club owner out. If they vote that like they don't want to continue and they haven't voted the fake out yet, then they lose and the fake club owner wins. But if they choose to continue, they can continue and then they just keep playing it out. So yeah, that's how it's gonna work. Um, this is gonna be interesting. They are not allowed to mention the names of their clubs or the names of their main accounts. They're actually on their alternates right now, but this way, like, no one gets recognized and it is a fair game. So let me just set up the first timer. I am going to give you guys 5 minutes for the first round, and that starts in 3, 2, 1.
Hey, kitty queens.
Hey, boss girls.
Hello.
We need to start asking questions. I'm gonna be like one of those people that's like, "Okay, answer this question."
Okay. I'm ready. Okay.
Okay. Okay. First question. So, what's a good question?
I have a good one.
Yeah. Okay. Let's hear it.
So, you know how like winners love to take photos of our club? I was thinking what poses are your favorites to like put your members in to like take photos? Because like my club, we love doing like arrows and then like dancing and stuff. I love doing the Marlin Beach glitch to like get all the dancing and stuff. It's really cool.
Yes.
I know, right?
Yeah.
So what are your guys' favorites?
Like doing like a bowing pose or something.
Yes.
I like doing
as
like
creative
trotting
as
pictures.
I like to do I like to do a bunch of different ones. So
Yeah.
like some of them in the back doing like a bow and then the people up front doing like different dance moves. I think it's super cool.
I like doing the crouching or like the sitting in the front because then you can get everyone's faces and like
Yes.
I have everybody's faces in it because I'm like, or like sometimes if your members are too spread out, they won't fit in like an Instagram like photo. So you gotta have
Exactly.
like get creative and bunch people together or layer.
Yeah. My favorite would have to be the trotting through like the Redwood Point place and like taking photos there and stuff.
I like trotting through like water.
Yes.
Like anything beach themed or like water themed is really cool.
Yeah.
Especially if it fits your club theme. Or then if you edit it to make it like if your club theme's purple, then you make it like purple water, like purple background.
I love that. I love it so much. Okay. Next question. How often do you guys have practices?
Oh, that's for like dressage club, I guess.
Well, like practices, hangouts?
We
I
do like
5 days a week for my club.
Yeah, we usually do
Same.
3 days a week for us.
We do like 5, and there's like 3 different dressage levels, and they each have one, and then we have like 2 or 3 events, like fun events, and then we might have one
Nice.
on the weekend, but like if we have
Nice.
like a comp going on, we probably won't.
Yeah,
I
we
True.
have 3 or 4.
we since we don't really like dressage isn't our main thing. We do like we do hangouts, we do practices, and then so like I would say like 3 to 5 times. We're more of a laid back type thing. We do a lot of roadblocks.
Nice though. That's nice.
That's
I
a
love
Um,
that.
proud favorite.
Yes. Okay. I should have written down like questions.
I know. I was
Yeah,
thinking like
I
last
should have
night. I
written
was
down
like,
like
I'm
who's
coming up with
saying which.
questions, guys.
I
Mhm.
did.
Um,
Hmm.
I don't know.
No. I'm trying to think of questions. Like,
What are funny things that your members have done? Because like,
oh
my members
God.
have done
And
funny.
eat my toes.
At practices, we have like 3 members who constantly will just run around the arena while we're trying to do dressage. And oh my God, yeah, no, I love them.
My
My
Yeah,
members
we'll
like
have
members,
something.
to.
my
We'll have
members,
something like we'll have something like we have a couple members just doing like the dance glitch, like while we're trying to do a comp, and like the circle points will just be doing their like little shaking the hips move.
Oh my God. My members love to like they love to like put okay, so I have a thing with hats. I don't really like hats that much in my photos, so they will like put the hat back on and off. And
Oh.
I literally in my captions am on like this person wouldn't take their hat off. And so I have to call them out for it and it's really funny.
I remember in my club like a few months ago, we were in the middle of a jumping lesson, and one of my members in all caps in the club chat, she just goes, "Ooh, steak," and
Oh,
we're all
what?
dead silent. Like what?
Just out of nowhere. I mean,
Yeah.
me too.
Steak.
Me too.
Like,
We have the
All right.
Good luck,
family
everyone.
with cookies.
Oh my God. Okay, so that is your 5 minutes up, and if everyone here could please DM me who of everyone in the call you believe to be the fake club owner. Holly Greenlight, Claire Pophunter, and Kelsey Fogmoon, you each had 2 votes, which puts you at a tie. And now you, like, all together have 2 minutes to speak your part, and then everyone else is going to vote on which one of you 3 they think is the mole. Your 2 minutes starts now.
Well, I can start by saying like one thing we do, like my club does, after every practice or event, we like doing like this is kind of a tradition we have. We like going to champs, and literally every champ we fail. We're not good at champs, so yeah, we
Our
fail.
tradition, kind of like the person that said, I don't know who it was, they said hats. Like, we had this past member, and she would always bring like a crazy, like, cowboy hat to practice. And we would like kind of make fun of her, and it'd be so weird because when we would take pictures, she'd be the only one with the club hat, not the club hat on. And yeah, so that was
my
kind
club
of a
is
tradition.
my club is like newer, sort of, and we only have 5 members so far.
Right, so if that is it then, and everyone has finished talking, those who are not the 3 that were previously speaking, please DM me with your votes on either Holly, Claire, or Kelsey. Okay, so we have an answer. Claire, you received a total of 4 votes, so I am very sorry, but I will have to ask you to step out. Those who are still remaining, if you would like to continue on, please put a dot in the chat. to the second round, you will have more time again to prove your case. Your 5 minutes starts now.
I have a question for you guys.
Okay.
Okay.
So I have what are your goals like with your club? Like what type of environment do you want to create? And I think this will be a good question because like this gets like I don't know. This is something that
Personal.
club owners
This gets
this is
personal.
something that club owners memorize. We have this like in repeat on our heads. So I'll go
Okay.
first. Basically, my whole thing is I want to create a safe and comfortable environment for everyone. Me and my leader, we really want to create an environment for that is understanding, comfortable, and very accepting of everyone for who they are and what they do.
Yes.
I feel like every club, well, I don't know if if not every club, then that's wrong, but I feel like every club should create that environment. Like, you're not here to, I don't know, cremate your members or something like that. So,
Yeah, of course, but
Yes.
You know, like the daily mail thing, I like to mail my whole club every day, like saying them like good night, good morning, remember to eat, or something like that.
cute. That's really cute.
That's cute.
I
Aw.
created my club in hopes to create a better environment because I've noticed that a lot of clubs don't really pay attention to mental health. So we pay special attention to stuff like ADHD and stuff.
Aww.
That's so like, oh my God, that's so close to my heart.
For me, I would have to say, since we're a dressage club, a lot of the times, most of the bonding events don't get too focused on because we're so focused on perfecting dressage. But for my club, it's like we want to have a family experience while inside the arena. So what we do is we give them 5-minute breaks in between like practices and like in between breaks and stuff like that so that they can talk and we put on music. We all just like sit down and we're like go to the bathroom, go get water, all that stuff. So for my club, we strive to continue to have that family bond and support our members as much as possible.
And that's so nice.
That's
For
so
my
good. Oh
for
my
my
God.
dressage club, we like to like really bond on Discord. Like we're on the chats like the whole day. We call constantly. And then when it comes to practices, we like we like really focus really hard inside the arena. And then the second we leave the arena, we're like training, we're like playing Roblox, and we just kind of, it's not just the 1 hour that we have at night or whenever it is. We have it like all day long. And I feel like it's easier to do dressage and learn it with the people around you if you know them by heart. And I just feel like that's kind of the family experience that we want. And it just makes it a lot easier to also command it.
I
Yeah.
think in terms of dressage, that's a very like good way because honestly, it's probably easier to answer like question or to ask
Yeah.
questions as someone you're more comfortable around, like ask questions. And I feel like it creates an environment where it's okay to like mess up sometimes and it doesn't create tension, which I think is great.
Yeah, and it's
Yes.
also a lot of
Yeah.
congratulating people, so like they
Yes,
don't feel
yes.
bad if like they mess up on like a move. It's just
Yes.
like constant support around them, and they feel like for me when I was in club, it was just like easier for me to learn when people around me like I trusted. And if when I was a trial and like a club like a long time ago, they were like really like like not mean but super strict to me. And I
Mm.
just felt like I couldn't ask questions and I just didn't feel like inviting into the
Yeah,
club.
you
So that's
you
why I made
want
my own.
to like feel like okay about asking questions and stuff.
Yeah.
You don't want them to be scared to ask questions.
Yeah. Who haven't we seen talk yet? I've been watching the Discord chat and
Me
I've
too.
like
Oh
I
my
don't
God.
think Daisy's talked yet.
No.
Um
What about Claire, Pop?
Yeah.
Wait.
She
Claire's
they
She's
got
out.
they got out.
Oh, okay.
So I think it's just Daisy.
Mm-hmm.
Like I was saying,
Oh
are we talking about like the practices, like goals, like that stuff?
yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So our practices, we don't really have any members yet, but a lot of our practices, I'm really just like beginner. I just teach a lot of beginner moves. And then afterward, we're kind of crazy, so we'll like stay up till like 1 a.m. each night. Eh.
In my club, we just want to create a really positive and like inclusive environment where everyone feels welcome. And we have like a positivity chat on Discord and stuff. So people, when you scroll through that, like it just makes your day
Yeah, we
better.
have that too.
And it's just
Yeah.
like super positive and welcoming.
So the votes have come in. The two people who have tied with 2 votes are Kelsey Fogmoon and Daisy Lowleaf. So if you guys can both step up. Alright, and like usual, you have 2 minutes to, talk on your own, and then everyone else is going to have the opportunity to vote. Your 2 minutes begins now.
Okay, so another question I wanted to ask, which I was saving for like everybody, but how do you organize like your if you do dressage, how do you organize like the teams and your moves? You use the Star Stable like dressage dictionary, or do
Yeah,
you like
so since I teach beginner, I don't really teach like anything else. I just teach to beginner to like newer dressage. I use the Star Stable dictionary. Um,
do you have a favorite move?
keyhole. Sorry, feather and keyhole.
Oh, that's nice. You're cutting out. I don't know if that's just me. It's probably just me. Okay. All right. Well, my favorite move right now is that I'm teaching intermediate right now because all of our trials have moved on. And the hardest thing right now is like circle points and like half eights and like full eights and stuff. It's really hard for us, but our members are really getting used to it. So I like doing it because it's like a way for us to learn, but it's also like, I don't know, inclusive.
Daisy, you have been voted out. Almost everyone wants to continue, so you get another 5 minutes starting now.
All right. Okay, I have a question for you guys. What are your like top rules that you have for your members in your club?
Ooh, okay. I
Like
can
to
actually
keep it organized and everything.
Did you say top roles?
Yes.
rules. Yeah.
Rules? Okay. I
Well,
okay.
Well, respect everyone will be a first rule. Like a
Yeah,
really
like
important one.
Yeah. That's universal, I feel like. I feel like that's pretty
Yeah.
universal across the board.
Yeah.
no
Like an
spamming.
activity
Keep your chats in appropriate channels. If you go AFK, step out of the arena.
Yes.
Don't brag or boast if you know dressage really well. It tends to bring others down. No slurs. If you have any issues or concerns, don't
Yes.
discuss politics.
What are your guys' activity requirements?
Oh, wait, can I answer the rules one still?
Yeah, same.
Yeah.
Okay. Like my kind of top rules besides like respect, because I feel like that one is pretty universal across most clubs that you are in. But my other one for specifically for VC is not talking over anybody because you don't know literally how frustrating it is for people to be talking over each other. Like, especially as a club owner, when you're trying to listen to like your members or, especially during events, or big calls, you're trying to like listen to each member and stuff because and sometimes people just get excited and they're like talking and then,
Yeah. Yeah.
and so you kind of have to remind people like, hey, and like kind of moderate, be like, hey, let's let this person finish before we go. My other rule is that, of course, like everyone as long as they are doing something that is respectful, reasonable, and responsible, this is more like personal, I guess, then they're like leave them alone, I guess, like for different hobbies or something. And as long as, they're not doing anything dangerous, like leave them alone for their hobbies and stuff. So
Our other ones that haven't been mentioned before is do not judge others, do not judge on gender, sexual orientation, disabilities, etc. Will be warned or removed depending on severity. And then, so that was a big one because I feel like
mhm.
that happens not a lot, but it's like a big topic that I feel like some people don't get.
Yeah,
And
definitely
another
like
thing, sorry.
that. I feel like that definitely is under the respect type thing as well, though.
Yes.
Mhm.
And then
So
another thing is
Yeah.
being welcoming to new trials and not treating others badly for leaving. Because I know
mm,
a lot of people that, like,
Um,
if someone's removed or, like, left, they'll, like, badmouth them. And I feel like that's
yes,
really, like,
that's
even though they
a
won't ever
big
know,
issue.
usually, it's just kind of not mature. And yeah.
yeah. I agree.
Um,
So
what was
what
the
was
next
the
question? Yeah.
yeah.
What are your top club owner pet peeves?
Oh.
That's a big one.
Oh my god.
Oh
That
The
was
evil villain
God.
laugh. Okay.
Let me read you the
oh.
list.
Oh no.
We got a list here.
In here.
Oh my gosh, wait, okay. Club owner pet peeves. So we were talking about the inactivity thing. So for my club, we have a chat where you can put an inactivity notice. So it just states what you're going to be missing, how long you'll be inactive for. It's kind of a thing where we get a new trial and they state in their message like, yeah, I would love to join and like I can be so active, and I'm like, okay, cool. So we let them in and then they don't attend anything.
Yes.
Oh my
That's a
They
big
just
god.
one.
disappear.
That's a
Oh
big
my
one. But
god.
Frustrates me.
Also on the topic of like, sorry, someone's echoing really bad. I think it's Nora. I'm sorry.
Oh,
On the topic of like, on the topic of, I'm so sorry. Absences and activities and stuff. We have a format for things for a reason. My members never use the format, and so we have
Oh my
several memes of people like that one meme where it's like, using the club format, and it's like the date, and then it's like the reason you'll be missing it, short, simple, and
yeah.
sweet. And then my members, they go like, they're like, I'm so sorry, I'm missing dressage practice. I'm so sorry. I feel so
Oh.
bad. I have to take my dog to roller skating lessons. I'm so sorry. And like, super short and sweet.
So
All
angry.
right. I'm really sorry
Also
to
hats.
interrupt, but your time is up. And now,
No.
if everyone remaining could again DM me their votes. Okay, so we have come to another tie. This tie is between. Wait. This tie is between Abigail and Rebecca. So if you two could step up and you have, as per usual, 2 minutes to explain your case starting now.
Hello.
Hi. So I have a question for you. How,
Okay.
like, I mean, I can also answer this question after. How, like, long did it take for you to, like, decide on a theme and, like, come up with your club and stuff?
Okay. So in like November, I saw the Nightingale's house and I was like, "Oh my gosh, this is so cute." And like I saw one of their pictures and I was like realizing like, "Oh my gosh, like it's forest themed. That's so cute." And then like what's it called? Redwood Point was unlocked and it was like it just clicked. I was like, "Oh my gosh, I love Dark Academia and fairies and stuff." So I came up with
Gotcha.
that idea.
All right. My club, like, actually, how long did that take you? Like, how long did it take to, like, get everything set up and and start accepting members? Like,
Uh,
start opening applications.
it took about 2 months
Okay.
because we were planning on opening January 1st and like we came up with the idea in November, so like it didn't take the fully 2 months. because like
Okay.
regardless, we were gonna open January 1st.
All right. I'll answer the same question. My it's really funny because my club like name is basically I love this. See, if I'm gonna okay, it's gonna expose what my club is if I say I'm not
Yeah.
gonna say the club name, but the club name was actually inspired by an animal that I really love, and just our club like it's we took like two-ish, like we had the club name and stuff saved, and then we kind of like didn't work on it for a while because we got really busy, me and my leader. And so we like worked on it for like probably 3 weeks straight, almost like every night, calling, talking about it, Discord stuff, applications, theme. I mean, I spend like 4+ hours on my edits for my club.
Yeah, and then not to mention like all the work on the theme and the logo.
Yeah, just developing the theme. I guess my theme is more simple, so it's not like you don't have to develop much because it's based on like an animal.
Can we pretend that airplanes in the night sky like shooting?
No, we can't pretend.
You actually have a really nice singing voice. What?
What?
You do have a good singing voice. I'm sorry, I just the meme on TikTok. It's so bad. Okay. Hi. Do you have any questions for me?
What's your favorite event to do with your members?
Ooh, okay. We do, I guess, okay, quote unquote training. The thing is like we train, but we get like distracted halfway through and then just go off and take a bunch of photos and like run around and mess up with each other, mess around with each other. So I guess it's like our event, but like we do a lot of like Gartic telephone, and it's so funny because like our Gartic telephone nights, we are just laughing our heads off. It is so fun because oh my god, it's literally. And then we have a member who has Jackbox, so we play Jackbox games and like what is it, Quip or something, or I don't know what the name is or something like that. So we play a lot of Jackbox games and stuff, and those are really like when everybody's in the call, it's so much fun because you're just like it's like laughing when we go through the archives of Gartic's telephone. It's so funny because you just see everyone's like thought process. So I guess that's our favorite, like even though it's not like SSO, that's still fun like to do off SSO.
One of my favorite events to do is Cards Against Humanity or
Yeah.
man. Oh my god. Wait.
All right, I'll let you finish your sentence. Okay.
Yeah, definitely finish because I feel like I talked a lot.
And like just last night, my other owner and my leader hosted a Barbie event where we just like
Cute.
binge
Oh my god.
watched Barbie movies.
Oh my god.
Okay,
We gotta since we're newer. Okay, anyway, sorry.
It is another tie.
Oh my
So,
god.
is anyone willing to like change their vote? If no one changes their vote, then they will both be eliminated. Oh, okay then. I'm very sorry, Rebecca, but you have been voted out.
Like
If you would like to continue, put a dot in the chat. If you would like to continue, put a dot in the chat. This time, instead of 5 minutes, you will only have 2 minutes to like have everyone discuss. Make the most of it. All right, your 2 minutes starts now.
Okay.
Okay, well, I didn't get to talk on the other one. So my biggest club owner pet peeve is when people have a great application and they get accepted, and then I message them saying that they got accepted on SSO or something in Discord, and they say that they changed their mind. It just drives me
Yes.
Oh.
Yes.
Or
I have a
like when they join. Oh, sorry.
Oh no, go ahead.
Okay. Or like when they join your club and then they check in, and then after 2 seconds, or like, let's give them 10 minutes, let's not be cruel. After 10 minutes they leave, and yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I also don't like when people join and then they just like they'll come to practices, but they'll never like connect with the members on Discord if you do have Discord. But we have Discord and they just like never connect and like nobody knows who they are. And then sometimes when members will leave, our members will be like, who were they? Like I barely even saw them, never talked to them. Like I don't know.
Yeah.
I have a question.
Yes.
What's a method of commanding that you think isn't used enough and helped you a lot?
Ooh,
That's a
for
good question.
me,
Being patient
I
and just if you're
yeah.
patient, then people aren't afraid to ask you questions because they can trust you and
Yeah.
they can trust that you're not going to get mad at them. And then if you're just patient and understanding of people, then
I also say praise because if you
Okay.
praise people, then they'll be like wanting to
exactly.
do it more.
Yeah, they'll be more confident.
And like don't get overly mad at them because I know from experience in past clubs that when the owner gets mad at you or just like a little bit annoyed, it kind of like is the whole world and it's like, oh my gosh.
Then
One
just like
thing I think that we have to keep in mind is that because I feel like everyone here is a club owner, but something popped into my mind, and I feel like somebody here could have been a previous club owner, but they might not be a club owner now. So that's something we need to keep in mind throughout this.
Oh,
that
that's true.
just popped into my head.
All right, your time is
Sweet.
now
Oh
up.
god.
Could everyone please send me their vote in the DMs? I think this is the very first time that we haven't had a tie, but Holly, I'm sorry to inform you that you have been voted out. Thank you very much for participating. And now we have the final four. So could you put a dot in the chat if you would like to continue? Okay, that's everybody. Great, unanimous. Again, 2 minutes starting now.
Okay, so I'm gonna answer the question that was on the last one. So when I'm commanding, I always pretend there's an invisible horse in front of the owner. I mean, like the leader of the line, and that's how I call like cuts and stuff like on
yeah.
him.
My favorite
Smart.
my favorite way to like teach moves is to first give like a definition, like the definition from Star Stable Dressage, and then like perform the move by myself, or if it's like a partner move, like use some like the leader, and then let them do it. And if someone doesn't get what I mean, then I'll go into like further like definition. And I feel like using those couple steps really like you have to take time to like make them learn it. You
Yeah,
can't
you
just
have
be like, oh, like one person's not doing it right. Let's just go on.
yeah, you gotta take
Yeah.
a step by step and make sure everyone is caught up before you
Yeah. For me, a strategy that my club uses is obviously prees, since that. But I mean, I didn't learn using prees. It was just like a try set go. So it's nice to have that pre and to help my members like kind of slowly drift into the move and learn it at a slower pace with the pre rather than just the like go.
Yeah.
Another question. Oh, I
Yeah,
should
you
come up
have
with something.
I
some clubs.
I also like saying the move twice and then
Yes.
saying pre because like
Mhm.
if you say trot and you only hear the ought part of it, you can't
Yeah.
really do it.
Yeah,
especially
exactly.
And like I got a headset recently, and that's helped a lot with like cutting out because I was just using my phone previously, and people were like, "Oh my gosh, stop cutting out!" And I was like, "Okay, I'm sorry."
like, is that something I can control?
Yeah.
Whether I'm cutting out or not? Like I'll yeah.
Yes. Okay.
The one who has been voted out this time is Kelsey Fogmoon, so if you could step out. Now there are three, so if you'd like to continue, please put a dot in the chat. Here's your grand reveal. Drum roll, please. Alright. So, the truth is Kelsey was the mole. So, yeah, congratulations. That was really interesting to watch. That is basically it. Kelsey, would you like to reveal yourself and
Yeah.
yeah, speak.
So my name's actually, or my nickname's Daisy, and my SSO name is Brooklyn Sparrowland, and I have a YouTube channel. So, but I tried so hard. It's kind of scary, but I've been in Dangerous Sisters for a while, and it was really hard because, yeah, I was just like chatting Snow the whole time, and
Yeah, when it came to that one question about rules and what is your most important rule in your club, Daisy literally
reading.
went into the Dangerous Sisters, our closed server, and she started straight up reading from our list of rules, and
I
that was what I was like.
Wait, can we reveal ourselves at
Yeah,
our
okay.
clubs?
Yeah, for
Hi.
sure.
Okay, so I have two accounts. I have April Rainbook, and I have Junie Shy Moon. Junie Shy Moon is the account that I own Funny Frogs on. We just moved to Hazy actually.
That name is so cute.
Thank you.
That's
I want to join
adorable.
all of your open servers or something. Send your
Okay.
open servers to me, please.
Okay.
Okay, well,
Yeah.
Hi, I'm Alaska Holly Opalheart. I own Silent Forest with my friend Rosemary Wolfworth. You probably know her because she's an ambassador or not. I don't really know. But yeah.
so cute.
Okay, so my main account is Lydia Shywild, and I do have a YouTube channel, but I own Northern Riders Incorporated.
Ooh.
Ooh.
We used to have a YouTube channel, but now we don't.
I guess I'll go. So my name is Ren. I am an owner of Royal Wings. And it was great to be here. I'm glad I didn't get a single vote because I'm so good at manipulating.
Oh my god.
Are you a Gemini?
Oh my
No, I'm
god.
a Leo.
So sorry.
I'm a Leo too. Oh my gosh.
I'm a
Okay.
Leo. Get it right. No
Imagine.
Geminis in here. Actually, wait, you guys are probably Geminis. Anyway.
I'm a
Imagine that being a
Leo.
Capricorn. Okay. No,
I'm an
I feel
Aquarius.
so.
Capricorn.
Yes.
I'm Aquarius.
We're too rare. Okay. Um.
Aquarius is our heart.
Yes, we respect all the zodiacs. Bro, anytime I go on TikTok and I find one of those 9-year-old kids who don't put my star sign and my crush's star sign together, I get so mad. Okay.
I know, right?
Yeah, that is it. Out of context. Okay, so thank you all so much for participating. You all sound lovely, and your clubs are so, so lucky to have you all. Yeah, thank you for participating. That was really interesting just to listen in, and I hope you found it fun as well. Thank you so much, and I hope to see you all in the future.